Alone. We all stand here with the multitudes of many, and those many are our coaches and also our families and our teammates that push us. So tōka nei whakaaro, a mihi nui ki a koutou. I saw a group from Otaki here. A number of years ago, I ended up floating out at sea and surviving for 75 hours. Off the coast of Otaki, between Kapiti Island and Mana Island. And it was the way that I connected with the water that I was able to survive. Ka tuku au ngā karakia mō tēnei kaupapa. He huanui, he huaroa ki te ao, o mai o ki tua. Ka rongo ki te waitai e, hara mai ki te tai timu, hara mai ki te tai pare, nau e hene moana, nau e tangaroa e. Haumi e, hui e, tāki e. Kia ora koutou.
Well, kia ora. Welcome to the first session of the 2022 Apollo Project's New Zealand Swimming Championships at the National Aquatic Centre in Auckland. This morning we have the heat session for the males, and the females will be following shortly after. We have the 400 metre individual medley with teammates Lewis Clareburt and Sam Brown, the fastest seeds coming into the event, with Lewis looking to continue preparations for the upcoming international calendar. Then we have the 100 metre backstroke multi-class with David Beck coming in with the fastest entry time. Next up will be the 50 metre backstroke, in which we have the fastest 5 entry times from Pukekohe and North Shore. The final race of this morning's session hosts the 50 metre backstroke multi-class with Paralympic gold medalist Cameron Leslie suiting up. We'll get underway shortly. The referee for this morning's session is Ron Clark from Canterbury. And the starter for this morning's session is Ross Gillespie from Northland. We ask the officials to take their seats. We'll get underway in a couple of minutes.
We're still good, Ron.
We welcome on the swimmers for the first event in the 400 metre individual medley.
You obviously don't get the gist that...
So getting us underway in lane 2, James Crosby from United Swimming Club. Lane 3, Isaac Williams from Evolution Aquatics. Lane 4, Sam Brown from Capital Swim Club. Lane 5, Harrison Cook from North Shore. And in lane 6, Benjamin Silipo from Wanaka Swim Club. As we see, they make their way down for the first 50 metres of butterfly as they turn. Sam Brown out in front of the first turn. So turning first at the end of the first butterfly leg is Isaac Williams in lane 3, shortly followed by Sam Brown. So Sam Brown's backstroke coming through quite strongly here as he pulls away for a couple of body length lead. So Sam Brown turns at the halfway point in a 2:08.29 into the breaststroke leg. So Sam Brown turns into the final leg, into the freestyle leg, 3:23.50 at the end of the breaststroke. Looks like lane 6, Ben Silipo slightly in front at the end of the breaststroke leg for second, followed by Isaac Williams. So Sam Brown's turn for home, 35 metres left to swim. First event of this morning's event. So Sam Brown touches first, 4:26.40. Good heat swim. Ben Silipo coming in under the flags, 5 metres left to swim in lane 6. Looks like a PB for Ben Silipo, 4:42.90. Isaac Williams touching third. Harrison Cook coming in. And James Crosby from United rounding out the first event of this morning's session. So they're away in the second heat here of the 400-metre individual medley. In lane 2 we have Curtis Malsop from Neptune down in Dunedin. In lane 3, Ryan Peck from Parnell. Lane 4, Lewis Clareburt from Capital. Lane 5, Blair Helms from North Shore. Lane 6, Howard Liu from North Shore as well. And in lane 7, Luke Gibson from United Swimming Club. As they round out the first lap of butterfly, Lewis Clareburt coming through first, shortly followed by Blair Helms. So Lewis completes the butterfly leg, 56.23, into the backstroke. Got a good couple of body length lead here. Blair Helms in second. So Lewis Clareburt turning at the halfway point, 2:02.59 into the breaststroke leg. Blair coming in into the breaststroke now. So Lewis looking strong at the end of his breaststroke leg. About to touch to turn into the 100 metres of freestyle. So touching in 3:17, 100 metres left to swim. Blair Helms turn with 100 metres left to go as well. So with 50 metres left to swim, Lewis Clareburt turns for home. So Lewis touches in a 4:17.78. Good heat swim from Lewis. Blair Helms has 10 metres left to go, coming in under the flags. So I've got Blair come through, Ryan Peck in as well. And a close finish here in lane 6 and 7. And that rounds out the 400-metre individual medley heats. So we see Lewis on the replay, finishing strongly in the freestyle. So those results of the second heat are up on the scoreboard. 4:17 for Lewis, 4:33 for Blair Helms, 4:43 for Ryan Peck. And we've got the start list up for the 100-metre backstroke multi-class. 4 swimmers, all in the same classification, S14 swimmers. So we're underway with the first multi-class event of the event. We've got in lane 3, Jack Wugler from Blenheim. In lane 4, David Beck from Mount Eden. Lane 5, Lance Dusto from Greendale. And in lane 6, Bailey Conlon from Tiarawa. So 2 laps of the pool here. All 4 of these swimmers S14. That's an intellectual impairment. So what that means is that everyone that touches first, or the person that touches first, will be the fastest qualifier into this evening's final. So David Beck pulling away just here at the last 15 metres. Looks like he's going to be touching first, 5 metres left to swim. So touching in a 1:13 flat, Lance coming in with a 1:14.52, that's a PB, Lance. And Bailey and Jack rounding out the field. So those results are up, and we'll see you after this short break.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
So welcome back. We have the start list up here for the 50 metres backstroke, in which there is going to be 3 heats. So we've got 6 swimmers in the first one. So we're underway. In lane 2, we have Jasper Cornish from Coast. Lane 3, Thomas Murray from Pukekohe. In lane 4, Cooper Morley from North Shore. Alongside in lane 5, McAllister Clark, also from North Shore. Lane 6, Tegan Farr from Coast. And in lane 7, Liam Vogel from North Shore. It's looking like lane 4 just slightly edging this out. 5 metres left to swim. And it is Cooper Morley, 26.82. Touching equal second in lane 2 and 3, Thomas Murray and Jasper Cornish, 27.65. And a couple of PBs in that race, Jasper Cornish and Tegan Farr. So a quick start there as we see the replay. And finishing strongly in lane 4 was Cooper Morley, just on the touch. So we see those results just confirming Cooper Morley in a 26.82, McAllister Clark in second, and there was an equal third, I stand corrected, Jasper and Thomas. And we're about to get underway with the second heat in the 50 metre backstroke. So we're underway in the second heat. In lane 2, Corkado Frost from Otaki. Lane 3, Alex Esposito from Pirates. Lane 4, Zach Dell from Pukekohe. Lane 5, Wilrek Coetzee from Coast. In lane 6, Lachlan McKenzie from Vikings. And in lane 7, Vincent Downs Honey from Pukekohe. So it is Zach Dell out in front here, coming under the flags into the wall. Touching in a 25.5. Coming in second is Wilrek, 26.89, and Alex Esposito with a PB, 26.94. So we see on the replay, good start there in lane 4 for Zach Dell. Powered right through the 50 metre backstroke. So just confirming those results, Zach Dell with a 25.5. And we're getting ready for the third and final heat here for the 50 metre backstroke. So we're racing here in the third and final heat. In lane 1, Jacob Story from Mount Eden. Lane 2, Adrian Chong from Howick. Lane 3, Finn Harlan from Capital. Lane 4, Cameron Gray from North Shore. 5, Kane Follows from North Shore. Lane 6, Gustav Kemper from North Shore. And lane 7, Beat Atu from TBSS Central City. And so it is going to be Cameron Gray in a 25.63. Followed on, flanked on lane 3 and 5. Kane Follows with a PB, 25.76. And a 26.33 for Finn Harlan. As we just see the start here, good starts across the board. But lane 4 with a good start, Cameron Gray. So just confirming those results, quite close, first and second. Cameron Gray, 25.63, touches out his teammate, Kane Follows, 25.76. There's no ad break, is there? And so the final heat for this morning's session, we've got the 50 metre backstroke multi-class. And we're underway here in lane 2, Denver Xavier from Mount Eden. Lane 3, Lance Dusto from Greendale. Lane 4, Cameron Leslie from Whangarei. Lane 5, Guy Harrison, Herotonga Sun Devils. Lane 6, Bailey Conlon from Te Arawa. And in lane 7, James Hayden from Parnell. So we've got a few different classifications in this race, but it is going to be lane 3 is going to touch on the wall first. And that's Lance Dusto in a 36.2. PB for Xavier, or Denver in lane 2. That's 37.32. Cameron Leslie touching in a 43.61. So good heat swims there. So good swims there from the 50-metre backstroke multi-class. And see, we see those results up on the scoreboard. There's not every result there. Hide it. So just reporting that Finn Harlan broke a 16-year-old New Zealand record in the 50-metre backstroke heat swim this morning, so well done to Finn. And we'd like to thank our technical officials and invite them to vacate the pool deck.
I've got like a finals playlist I want to put on, so I'll be like the, yeah. Nice job. Slide in the sand.
You good?
You're enjoying this way too much.
Well, all right, I'll wrap it up now, but I'm not on camera. So that ends the men's session this morning for the heats. We'll be back for the women's pod session at 12:40 p.m. later this afternoon. We'll see you then.